The Los Angeles Dodgers are going through one of the toughest stretches of their season, and after 6 consecutive losses, the pressure is beginning to rise around the team. What makes this losing streak even more frustrating is that the Dodgers have continued to receive incredible performances from their biggest stars, yet they still cannot find a way to finish games. Their latest 7-6 loss against the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field perfectly captured everything that has gone wrong for Los Angeles. The Dodgers showed fight, their offense produced big moments, and Shohei Ohtani delivered one of his best performances of the season. But once again, the final result was another painful defeat. If you enjoy Dodgers news, Shohei Ohtani updates, and the biggest stories from around Major League Baseball, make sure you subscribe to Baseball Pulse, turn on notifications, and share this video with another MLB fan. Because this game was about much more than a single loss, it revealed serious questions about the Dodgers' pitching, their ability to protect leads, and whether their offense can consistently finish the job when the pressure is at its highest. Ohtani immediately made his presence felt in the first inning. Batting leadoff, the Dodgers superstar launched a home run that gave Los Angeles an early advantage and energized the entire dugout. It looked like the perfect start for a team desperately trying to end a 6-game losing streak. But Chicago responded almost immediately, turning the game into a back-and-forth battle. One of the biggest stars for the Cubs was Pete "Crow" Armstrong. The young outfielder delivered a spectacular offensive performance, producing 3 hits, 2 home runs, and 4 RBIs. After Ohtani gave Los Angeles the lead, Crow Armstrong answered with a home run of his own, showing that Chicago was not going to allow the Dodgers to control the game. Crow Armstrong continued to punish the Dodgers' pitching throughout the night. He later added an RBI double and another powerful home run, helping the Cubs build a significant advantage. Every time Los Angeles appeared ready to regain momentum, Chicago responded with another important hit. For the Dodgers, the biggest problem was once again their pitching. Allowing 7 runs put enormous pressure on the offense. Los Angeles has enough firepower to score against almost any team, but constantly forcing the hitters to overcome large deficits is not a sustainable way to win baseball games. By the 8th inning, the Dodgers were trailing 7-4 and appeared to be running out of time. Then Ohtani stepped into the batter's box again. With the pressure at its highest, Ohtani connected with a pitch and launched a massive 2-run home run. The ball disappeared over the fence, cutting Chicago's lead to just 1 run. Suddenly, everything changed. The Dodgers' dugout exploded with energy. The Cubs were under pressure. Fans knew that Los Angeles had a chance to complete an incredible comeback. Ohtani had now hit 2 home runs in the same game and had given his team exactly the spark it needed. But baseball can be brutally unpredictable. Despite the late momentum, the Dodgers could not score the tying run. Chicago managed to protect its narrow advantage, and the final score remained 7-6. Ohtani finished the night with 3 hits, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. It was an outstanding individual performance, but once again, it was not enough to give Los Angeles a victory. That is perhaps the most frustrating part of this current Dodgers stretch. The team has superstar talent, but individual brilliance cannot replace complete team execution. Ohtani can hit home runs and create momentum, but he cannot control every pitch thrown by the Dodgers pitchers. He cannot make every defensive play, and he cannot produce every run himself. The Dodgers need the entire roster to respond. Their pitching staff has to become more consistent. Their bullpen has to protect leads. Their hitters need to take advantage of opportunities when they appear. And when the team builds momentum late in a game, it has to find a way to finish. The Cubs, meanwhile, showed exactly how important timely hitting can be. Crow Armstrong repeatedly delivered when his team needed him most. His combination of power, speed, and defense has made him one of the most exciting young players in baseball, and performances like this only strengthen his growing reputation. That also makes the comparison between Crow Armstrong and Ohtani fascinating. Ohtani is already one of the biggest stars in baseball, while Crow Armstrong is building his own case as one of the league's rising talents. Their performances on the same night created a fascinating individual battle inside an already dramatic game. But for the Dodgers, individual awards are not the main concern right now. Winning is. A 6-game losing streak can quickly create pressure, especially for a team expected to compete for the best record in the National League. Every additional loss makes the situation more uncomfortable. Still, the Dodgers' season is far from over. Baseball is a long season, and teams go through difficult stretches. What matters most is how they respond. The next few games will tell us a lot. Can the pitching staff finally stabilize? Can the offense give Ohtani enough support? Can the Dodgers stop turning competitive games into late losses? Those questions are becoming impossible to ignore. The 7-6 loss against Chicago was another painful reminder that the Dodgers cannot depend on Ohtani to save them every night. His 2-home run performance was spectacular, but the team still came up 1 run short. For now, the Dodgers have to move forward. They need to forget the frustration, correct their mistakes, and find a way to turn close games into victories. Because Ohtani is doing his part. Now, the rest of the Dodgers have to do theirs. If they can respond quickly, this 6-game losing streak could eventually become nothing more than a difficult chapter in a long season. But if the problems continue, the pressure around Los Angeles will only grow. The next few games will tell us a lot. Can the pitching staff finally stabilize? Can the offense give Ohtani enough support? Can the Dodgers stop turning competitive games into late losses? Those questions are becoming impossible to ignore. The 7-6 loss against Chicago was another painful reminder that the Dodgers cannot depend on Ohtani to save them every night. His 2-home run performance was spectacular, but the team still came up 1 run short. For now, the Dodgers have to move forward. They need to forget the frustration, correct their mistakes, and find a way to turn close games into victories. Because Ohtani is doing his part. Now the rest of the Dodgers have to do theirs. If they can respond quickly, this 6-game losing streak could eventually become nothing more than a difficult chapter in a long season. But if the problems continue, the pressure around Los Angeles will only grow. And with every game becoming more important, the Dodgers need answers now. Thanks for watching Baseball Pulse. Subscribe for more Dodgers and MLB updates, turn on notifications, and share this video with another baseball fan. And let us know in the comments, can the Dodgers finally end this losing streak?